50 years of occupation. That's half a century of living under brutal military rule. This means that Palestinian men and women in their 50s have spent their entire lives, from childhood to this day, not knowing the basic freedoms many of us take for granted. Half a century of criminal land theft, criminal home demolitions, aggressive seizure of water and other resources, of unaccountable physical abuse, and the world is still watching. Half a century of Orwellian public discourse that lionizes the oppressors and blames the victims. We hear about the right to self-defense, but only for the armed intruders destroying the Palestinian homeland, not for those fighting to remain in their own homes. We hear about valuing human life from an Israeli army that engages in massive, reckless, and deliberate targeting of civilians, an army that uses Palestinian children as human shields, and one that fought the courts to maintain this cruel practice as policy. 50 years of occupation and 70 years of dispossession, and the hundreds of thousands of Palestinians driven from their homes are now millions in refugee camps. And after the victims recognized Israeli control on 78% of their historic homeland, they were still reproached for not offering more concessions. Enough. We, people of conscience everywhere, we have to commit ourselves to achieving Palestinian freedom from Israeli occupation. History will not judge us kindly for letting it stand for this long. It is time to end this illegal occupation.